Hey everyone, it's Corey. So today it's time to do March favorites. I know the year is going by so quickly. This is crazy. March is over. So the first thing I want to talk about is this makeup brush shampoo. This is the Sephora in-house brand. And I don't actually use this for my brushes. I use this to clean my beauty blender. Well, it's not a beauty blender. It's like the Real Techniques Miracle sponge, the orange sponge. Well, anyway, with like those kind of sponges, it's like really hard to like drain the pigment out of them. And this like really gets it out. What I do is I apply it onto the dry beauty blender, get it a little bit wet, and then kind of just like work it into the sponge, and then I'll completely get the whole thing damp so it expands, and then I'll like keep squeezing the soap into the sponge, and then I will get it dry, and I'll just keep like doing that until all the pigment's out, and then I'll just let it dry, and then boom, clean sponge. So there's two skincare items I want to talk about. The first one is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. This is an eye cream, and I use this at nighttime. I don't use it in the day because it is kind of on like the thicker side. It is a pretty dense cream, and it's not like shimmery at all. I know some eye creams have a little bit of like glow to them for like daytime use, but this one is just an eye cream. It's like really hydrating. I like it because it's like kind of thin on the eye, it feels, but it's like really like slippy, like it feels like kind of oily, but it just makes your under eyes like feel so plump and smooth. Like it feels really good. And the next skincare item is the BareMinerals Mineralelixirs Facial Cleansing Oil. I got this in like a little trial kit of the Mineralelixirs line, and this cleansing oil is so incredible. I have not used like I've not gotten into the whole like cleansing oil umbrella. The only issue I have with it is that it doesn't have like, it has this kind of an opening, like can you see that? Which you have to, I have to put like 30 drops of it in my finger to like fill my face, and you apply it dry, and then you like emulsify it and you like break down all the makeup, then you get it wet and then you like massage it into it, and then you rinse it off, and then like everything is gone. It's crazy. And it's like an oil, so it doesn't like dehydrate your skin. It's like BareMinerals, so it like helps your skin. And I really like this. We'll definitely be repurchasing once this small size is over. Obviously, I was going to mention this. I have it on today. I have most of like the makeup products on today, but this is Lolita. This is such an incredible lip color. I have it on today with my YSL Glossy stain in, I think it's number 30. It's like a nude color. But I have that on today, and I've just been loving the effect that this gives. Like, this is like a matte, kind of like rosy mauve brown shade that like looks different in like daylight and everything. And it's completely matte and completely like, it feels as if it has like no texture. If you can like, if you know what I mean by that. Like, as soon as it dries, like if you feel it, it just feels like your lips, but with pigment on top of it. It's really awesome. It's really long wearing, but it's completely matte, so it can like feel a little bit dry. So I've been applying this YSL Glossy stain on top of it. This has been like a favorite for forever, and I love this thing. And I just think that these two colors go like really well together. Okay, so there's some cheek products to talk about. I've kind of been doing like a no blush look recently. Like I've just been using like a lot of highlighter and like kind of like sculpting out the face and like warming it up with some bronzer. I've been using Lancome Star Bronzer. This is actually like a small size of it, but I can show you what the color looks like. It looks like this. It is kind of like a warmer bronzer with a little bit of shimmer, so I've been using it like as a cheek color kind of towards the back, and I really like it. It like ties the bronzer like into the contour, and it ties like the highlight into the cheek color because it's like shimmery. It's really pretty. And then when I have been doing a blush look, I've been really lightly applying this with a fan brush, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Blush in Radiant Magenta. So this is like kind of one of those like marbleized blushes. It has Radiant Light, which is like kind of like an orange shade that I use as kind of like a forehead bronzer, with like this really electric pink through it. So I don't really know why it's called Radiant Magenta, because it just kind of goes to like a mid-tone pink on the skin, but super duper pretty, really glowy, so like all over the cheek it just looks incredible. And then the last thing I want to talk about are loose powders. Most of the time I just kind of like spot set my face, but for the show I wear like full liquid foundation and like full everything, and I want it to like really be like spackled on. So I've been doing that thing where you have loose powder. I have Makeup Forever HD as well as Coty Airspun. This is like old reliable over here. And I have a powder puff. This one is by Illamasqua, but I mean any powder puff. And I will like load up this powder puff with loose powder. Really, both of them work equally as well. I'll like turn the puff into a taco, you know, like that. And then I will rub it back and forth. And then I will pop the excess powder off, and then I will just push everything that's on my face into the skin with the powder. So I won't like swipe it or anything. I just push and kind of roll. I'll knock off all the excess powder with a brush because you'll have like a bit of just like powder sitting on your skin. And then when you knock that all off, seriously, you look like poreless. Like, I have on so much makeup for the show, guys, and like even under really harsh fluorescent lighting, like my skin looks like super clear. Like, it's awesome, and it's all because I do that final step where I set it with this. So that's pretty much it for March favorites. I mean, it's kind of over the board. Hopefully I'll be getting a new job soon so I can like try out more products for you guys. But yeah, so I'll leave all this stuff down below, and you leave me stuff down below. And if there's any videos in relevance to this video, then I'll link that down below. I think I have like a freestanding video on Lolita, so I can link that down below. But yeah, I hope you guys have a really good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.